is that a lot of times for me to actually, not all the time, but a lot of times, especially when I have so much going on, I definitely feel like for me to actually be spontaneous, I need to almost prepare myself to be spontaneous. So, in the sense of with school, you have so much to do, right? So, being on top of everything, even get ahead, that allows you to have more freedom in your scheduling. So, if anything happens, anything like, a friend reach out or whatnot, you actually have time to, um, well, go out with them and hang out with them without it affecting all the other things that you have going on in your life already that you know for sure that you want to do. So you don't really have to think too much about, okay, do I want to do this or do that? It just makes it easier for you to do it because you could do both. You kind of set yourself up to do both by staying on top of things, by getting ahead of things. And for those people who struggle with being spontaneous, there are different ways to kind of help yourself be open to spontaneity and avoid some of the drawbacks that a lot of people see with being spontaneous. So you could kind of get all the benefits with it and really limit the amount of drawbacks, the cons, right? So that's one of the things that I would say that I try to do. And I would say something else I try to do is I have a lot of stuff ready with me. Like I pretty much always carry my backpack with me, and that allows me to just be ready for a lot of things to happen that are unexpected, that are spontaneous. Allow me to kind of go to different places and be in different situations, and be able to really maximize that experience. So I would say like I have. I have a couple of sporks with me, and on the other end, bottle openers. So if I get into a situation, that maybe, you accidentally go for a picnic, you have something to eat with instead of your hands. You have hand sanitizer with me, right? So you could clean yourself up if anything goes poorly, and you don't have to go home right away or deal with that because you kind of prepare for that. And having like a portable charger with you and like charging cable and all that, very useful if you're planning on being home originally, but then you have to be out for longer because you're doing something else. Sometimes your phone have run out of battery and you gotta charge it. Things could be really inconvenient when your phone dies. You can't really, if someone try to reach you, if you're using Google Maps to get directions or just figuring out transit time, maybe you need to call an Uber to get home or whatever. Like it's just important to get your phone charged and have it ready for things if things happen, if you need to use it, right? So having stuff like that with you really makes it easier for you to go out there and just do things and be spontaneous because you're not so worried about things going, you know, poorly to a degree that actually really negatively affect you. Like you're okay with things going wrong a little bit. You're okay with the range of possibility that comes with spontaneity, because you could never be really that bad because you have all these things with you already, right? Having some cash on you or whatnot, so you're not out there going to a restaurant after class because your friend decided that that's what they want to do, and not being able to pay. And nowadays with your phone, like people have their credit cards or whatnot on there, right? So there are just different things that you could do to prepare yourself so you can be more spontaneous without worrying so much about the potential cons that come with it.